You guys, can we talk about the political and economic state of the world right now?
Dude, like, oh my God, like, can we talk about like the political and economic state of the world right now?
Finance bros, we no longer need you. Ladies and TikTokers, however, to the front, please. No, but seriously, ladies need to know when a recession is coming through little ways that you wouldn't expect. Have you ever heard about the lipstick index? It's a recession indicator that suggests that the sale of small luxury items like lipsticks actually increases during a recession. Interesting, right? How about the hemline index? This is another funny one that suggests that you can tell how good or bad the economy is doing by the length of women's skirts. Basically, short skirts equals good economy and long skirts equals bad economy. Okay, Jaden, calm down. So let us head over to the most trustworthy news source, TikTok.
This theory that Labubu is a recession indicator, and there are actually economic evidence that supports this theory, because there is this principle of economics called the lipstick effect, which is this idea that in a recession, when people can't afford to buy nice luxury things, they start to feel anxious and they want to buy something to comfort them, but they don't have the money. So maybe instead of buying that big, nice $500 purse, they buy something cute and small to put on the purse or go in the purse.
Okay, well, now I can't help but point out that I do have not one, not two, but three Labubus behind me. This has been something that I've been trying to put my finger on, but I just couldn't kind of put it into words. So I totally agree with what he's saying.
Does that sound familiar? It's called the lipstick effect because they first noticed this with lipstick. Every time there was a dip in the GDP, they saw a percentage increase in sales of lipstick. Like, they were directly correlated. Economists have also tested this with things like coffee, jewelry, watches, and it makes sense. Like, you see those memes on the internet of like, when the world is ending, but I bought my $7 latte, right? Like, it does actually resonate and make us feel that way. We have this desire to purchase things to feel some sense of ownership and security, when in actuality, we don't have that at all.
This is so real, and you see it with those little accessories that everyone's putting on their Stanley cups. I notice it with the Lululemon keychains, the Aritzia keychains. It's not just lipstick, it's also other products like lip glosses. Summer Fridays, Rhode, Laneige. People are hoarding those things lately.
Boo is a recession indicator the same way Furby was a recession indicator in 2001, and Squishmallows were a recession indicator during the pandemic. This is consumer psychology 101. When people are feeling anxious
I feel like jelly cats are kind of the same thing now too.
and stressed about the world around them, they buy more things to get that hit of dopamine and feel more comfortable and excited. But when they don't have the money to buy something big and nice, they buy something small and cute and comfortable. And the fact that Labubu and like Squishmallows were really trending with adults, right? Like, when you walk around kids, you don't really see a lot of them with like Labubus on their backpack. I see full grown people in their 20s, the Labubu on their purse. Why?
And I feel like I'm talking about myself right now, but that's exactly what makes them different from just being children's toys. They're popular with adults because they cost adult money, but they're not so expensive that it breaks the bank. They're just expensive enough to make us feel like we got ourselves a little treat without blowing the bank.
Because they wanted to buy something to feel good, but they don't have the money for a brand new purse. So they have to spice up that thing they already have. Hence the cute little bag charms. And honestly, that entire trend in general, I think, is indicative of a recession. The way that people respond to the world around them is
Totally. And I also think this is why that little cherry keychain from Coach is so popular. I'll put a picture of it right here. I think that's definitely a recession indicator as well.
The way that people respond to the world around them is psychology. The way we buy things and interact with the world is purely psychological. That's what marketing is.
My recession indicator is I'm going to be returning stuff. We didn't love that pita bread. I'm going to return it. That cherry jam, I don't think we're ever really going to eat it. I'm gonna return it. The shirt felt kind of weird against my skin. Return. Put it on my car. Give me the cash. I don't care. Gonna get that money back in the account because I need every dollar.
I feel kind of guilty watching this because I wasn't always the best at returning clothes when I didn't love them. Now I'm a lot better about it. Maybe that's my recession indicator. But especially food though. Like, if I got a pita bread and I didn't love it, I probably wouldn't take it back to the store. Returning food at grocery stores is a huge recession indicator.
These are my true recession indicators. Number one is doctors, lawyers, and finance professionals becoming lifestyle content creators. Can you imagine, like 5 years ago, neurosurgeons and investment bankers posting daily vlogs on TikTok to make some extra cash? Like, that would never have happened.
Some people are even getting fired from their jobs for violating FIA and stuff like that.
Professionals were professionals. They made the big money. They spent their free time spending that money. And now it's just not enough. Number two is Beyonce tickets still being on sale. They're not sold out. And you remember how hard it was to get tickets for the I Am World Tour or the Mrs. Carter World
I don't listen to Beyonce, but I feel like she's one of those artists that always sell out no matter what. So that's pretty crazy. I feel like people just can't afford tickets anymore.
Tour. You had to be on the website the second they were released. And even then you were lucky if you got tickets. The Cowboy Carter Tour is literally next month and tickets are still available. Number three is the rise of skinny talk. To me, this is recession core. People don't have money to buy good food. People don't have money to go out and fine dine. People don't have money for personal trainers. People don't have money for expensive gym classes. So instead, we see the rise of eating nothing and walking. Like, both are free. It makes sense. How miserable. Next is the rise in child-free champions. Like, people do not want kids anymore. Say what you want, but having money makes having kids 1,000 times easier. Like, being poor with kids must be hell. Child-free by choice.
Kids are so expensive. Coming from someone who doesn't have kids but has a pet, I cannot imagine supporting a child.
Equals recession indicator. Next, the one that makes me really sad is the bar for aspirational content is so low. I used to love watching creators just for the aspirational motivation and inspo. I absolutely want to see your designer hauls. I do absolutely want to see your crazy mansion. I absolutely wanted to see your crazy cars. And yes, I wanted to see you in the Maldives. These days, aspirational vlogs are waking up, going to Pilates, getting a matcha and going to M&S. Like, how boring. I want to see luxury and I want to see excess, but recession indicator. And lastly, DIY beauty.
I'm going to defend DIY beauty. I've always been like a girl who likes to do her nails, her hair, makeup, everything at home. A part of it's I don't like sitting for so long. And another part of it is that I just am super picky about how I want things to look. So I tend to just learn how to do them at home.
Girlies are doing their nails at home, hair at home, laser at home. They are even micro needling at home. If that's not a recession indicator, I don't know what is. Sad times.
Okay, I don't know about the micro needling, but someone said people getting their master's degree is a recession indicator. Not me thinking about going back to school to get my master's degree. I swear, I was literally just thinking about doing that. People renting out spare bedrooms in their house. Yep. It's rough out here. Or people moving back home with their parents.
Do you know you have 30 minutes?
The lipstick effect.
30, yes.
Right, like look at everyone's roots, babe. Hey, I actually also stopped dyeing my hair. But I'm actually going back to just my natural color, which is also a recession indicator.
For all the talk of recession indicators these days, there really are some bizarre signs that can point us in the right direction. Like, are you getting a lot of mosquito bites? I write about investing for the Wall Street Journal, and I was a stock analyst for many years before that, so you can say I'm a little bit obsessed with recession indicators. Now, there are reams of economic data from Washington and elsewhere that can tell us whether or not the economy is headed into a recession, but it's a little bit too slow. And so that's why experts lean into these informal clues. Here are 5 weird recession indicators. One is men's underwear. Former Fed Chief Alan Greenspan used to watch sales of men's underwear. His theory is that it was the first article of clothing that men would skimp on since no one else saw it. Number 2 is mosquito bites. When people give up on home maintenance and leave stagnant pools of water around, then the number of mosquitoes multiplies and so do bites.
Interesting. I actually never thought of that, but I guess it makes sense. If people can't afford to do all that maintenance on their houses and make them look pretty on the outside.
Number 3. More middle-class people shopping at dollar stores and more wealthy people shopping at Walmart. Number 4, women ditching hair dye. It's expensive.
I know this is a hot take, but beauty is telling us that we are in a recession. People cutting back on beauty spending is often one of the first signs the economy is in trouble. Here are the top 3 signals I'm seeing right now. Minis are exploding in sales. Circana says that mini sizes are selling 5 times faster than regular sizes. The same thing happened during the Great Recession. It kind of became the golden age of minis at Sephora. Consumers might have to trade down, but they still want that little luxury. Botox and Juvederm sales are falling. Their parent company missed earnings recently and are cutting their forecasts. Injectables are always the first to go when people are getting worried about money. And shrinkflation is
Also, the rise of natural beauty is back these days. We've seen celebrities like Kylie Jenner and so many others embrace a more natural look. Not that Kylie Jenner is struggling for money, but I'm just saying that's the trend now. So that might be why she's embracing it. And I think we were already headed down a bad path with the whole clean girl look. 2016 was truly our peak. Think about it. In 2016, the economy was thriving and we looked like it.
And shrinkflation is creeping in. I just made a video about NARS relaunching the multiple. The new version is 44% smaller and costs $1 more. And I would expect to see more of this. Tariffs and cost pressures are gonna force brands to get creative to keep their profits up. These aren't just beauty trends, they are signals, and beauty doesn't lie.
Old money aesthetic, food as a status symbol, recession indicator, quiet luxury, trad wife aesthetic, rise of conservatism, business casual to the club. Someone commented, I hate quiet luxury with a passion I can't tell you enough. Another user commented, can you please explain? It's just dumb people claiming they're quiet luxury dressed in polyester and Zara. They aren't giving quiet wealth, they are hyper consuming and look like grandmas. She said it, not me.
Here's a few recession indicators you may not have noticed. 1. The growing number of people being admitted to hospitals with severe burns from water bottles. Why is that a recession indicator? People can't afford to heat their homes. Do you know how fucked up that is? 2. The nightlife scene is basically gone. People are like, it's dissipating, loads of things are closing down. No guys, it's gone. We had sunny days. It's a Friday night. There was nobody in the streets by 12:45. I was on the bus home at 1 a.m, leaving dinner. Nobody was around. People can't afford licenses. People can't afford to go out. People can't afford drinks. People can't afford to come home late in an Uber or spend money on an Uber that they could
Those Ubers are expensive.
just use for something else. However, I did think in a recession people are meant to party more, but hey, I guess with everything closing down, where are they going to party? 3. Me and my friends want tricks for everyday things. This was a little bit of a joke, but before we'd be like, oh, like, you just want a Birkin bag or a Chanel bag. Now we're like, damn, wouldn't it be nice to shop in like Waitrose and maybe continue Pilates, maybe go back to therapy, maybe get some fucking braids, some knotless bum left braids. Like, life is hard. The girls aren't dreaming about a trip to Turks and Caicos. They're dreaming about a trip to M&S.
No, seriously, we just want those little things back.
I feel like as a dollar tripper, one of the first places that you are ever going to notice a recession happening is in a spicy club. One of the most telltale signs that we are in a recession is, as a dancer, I used to constantly get asked by customers where they can hit the slopes in the club, if you know what I'm saying. I haven't been asked that question in months, nor am I seeing customers do it as much, which just goes to tell me they can't afford this shit anymore. I think we're really in a recession.
Do you guys see what I mean by recession indicators are literally everywhere?
I've seen a large amount of people come onto TikTok stating that they no longer want pets or they regret having the pet that they currently have. I feel like this is low-key a recession indicator because, of course, people can't even afford children. Now people can't even afford to have a cat or a dog. Like, I've seen so many people list the reasons why they wouldn't have a pet, and it's the exact same as not having a child. It's too expensive, random costs, responsibilities. It's just crazy. But I'm not mad at them, though. As a person with 2 cats, once they pass, that's it for me. I will literally never get a pet again.
This is so sad, but I honestly can't blame her. The cost of owning a pet and giving them everything they need and then some is truly so expensive. Dog food, medication, vet appointments, emergency, insurance, toys, everything. It really adds up, especially when times are tough.
The biggest recession indicator to me right now is how people react when they find out somebody they know live at home with their family. Because back in the day, you were getting roasted. If you were in your 20s, early 30s, and you lived at home, you were getting cooked. If you watch them old movies, they be telling them, oh, you live at home with your mom, you're a loser, you're not gonna get dates, you need to grow up, you need to become an adult. People are not moving like that anymore. You find out someone lives at home with their family, in today's world, you like, so bro, you telling me that you don't pay rent and you got a good relationship with your parents? How did you do it? Like people that turn living at home from being broke to, oh, I'm stacking. Like, bro, we live in the opposite day. The economy is cooked. is cooked.
We are cooked. As someone in their 20s right now, it is rough out here. I will back him up by confirming that the majority of people I know live at home if they're able to. So if they have a good relationship with their parents and their family and they're able to live at home, they do. Most people I know are not moved out just because they want to. I think those days are long gone. I don't know when those days are coming back, but hopefully it's sooner rather than later. Like, please, have you guys ever watched a movie or some old show where people turn 18 and then their parents suddenly kick them out and they're supposed to move out? Unless you have a bad relationship with your family and you're moving out for mental health purposes, that just does not happen as often anymore.
Yeah, so forget interest rates. The real recession indicator is the office fridge, okay? Tell me why I went this morning to go put my little burrito in the fridge this morning. The fridge was packed, okay? Oh, that's so small, Desi. No. The fridge used to be empty, okay? I used to have my pick of the litter of where my burrito went. It could be in the top shelf, in the side door, to the left, to the right, or whatever. When I'm telling you I had to make room for my burrito to fit in the fridge today, so you're telling me Dave the big spender who's ballin' is bringing leftover spaghetti to work? Leftover casserole? Oh, so we're not doing sweet green. We're not doing kava. We're not doing Postmates. No. People are bringing what their wives made them last night. Okay? Recession indicator. And I know, again, you guys might think that's small, but I work in finance. I'm telling you right now, the vibes are off. Okay? I'm telling you, I've seen what I needed to see, and it was the office fridge today. When I tell you the fridge was packed, Tupperware is tight, yeah, I get the vibes right now. It's scary, okay?
People are watching their pockets right now and what they spend. Eating out every day is not cheap. That shit adds up. Have you guys purchased a meal from McDonald's lately? I swear I remember McDonald's being half the price it is now. So I totally understand why people are bringing their food from home.
I think the biggest recession indicator right now is that looking all natural is coming back in. Like, even the bitches who have the money don't want to spend it on plastic surgery.
Exactly like I said a little bit earlier in this video, being natural is coming back. Someone said, I'm in beauty. You're not wrong. Clean girl makeup was the biggest recession indicator. Totally. We are beyond a recession. Recession, bro, I'm worried at this point we're going into a depression. And we might be. Recession indicators are everywhere. Some other recession indicators that I've seen out and about in the real life. I was at Walmart last week and I saw Klarna. I saw Klarna at the checkout line. A huge sign. If I have a picture, I'll put it in here. A huge sign offering Klarna to split up your payments at checkout. Klarna and Afterpay to buy groceries. You have to be kidding me. Like, I know groceries are expensive. I'm saying that it's crazy that it's necessary for us, that things have gotten so bad that people need Klarna as an option. It's so sad. Another one is those damn tip machines everywhere. Everything that happens in your life, you'll see that machine. Sometimes I feel surprised when I pick my medication at the pharmacy and they don't ask me for a tip. And now I'm definitely not shaming workers that work off of tips. For example, servers and bartenders. Off of that, another recession indicator is people shaming servers and bartenders for wanting tips. They've always wanted tips, but I think that it's so normalized to shame them now because people are so fatigued by seeing that damn machine everywhere that they don't want a tip. And I think people are also tired because, one, they don't go out as much. Two, when they do go out, it's more expensive. Third, they have to tip on top of it. Fourth, they're asked for a tip everywhere they go. So I think that's why a lot of people are coming for servers and bartenders right now. Obviously, we've been feeling the recession indicators for quite some time now, but I really want to know, where are you guys seeing them or feeling them in your personal lives? What have you noticed in yourself or in the world that are indicating a recession? Sometimes it's just the smallest thing. Let me know in the comments below and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!